you, but also the team, what would you like to see going forward for Game 4?
Us respond. It's a game of responding. They came out, hit us in the mouth, and we didn't respond the right way. But that's what we got another game for. I think that we just got to match the intensity. We saw how they played us differently and got to adjust to it.
Billy said that he was hoping you guys would play with more pace, not necessarily fast break points, but just getting the ball up court faster so they're not always playing against a set defense.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
If we take the ball out of bounds, we can't hang our head for one. We just got to go on to the next play. Get it out fast, move on, push it up the court a little bit. I feel like I could do a better job of rebounding and pushing, getting the ball in my hands and playing a little bit faster. And then we got to throw the ball up. We get transition opportunities, being able to throw the ball up, advance it across court. But if you don't get any stops, it's going to be hard to get out in transition. You're going to be playing against their set defense if you don't get stops.
Zach, other than the pure shooting percentages, what do you feel you did in Game 2 that you didn't do in Game 3 here?
Obviously shot making is a big thing, but I think we just got to match their physicality. They came out a different lineup, and obviously with Chris being hurt, we knew that it was going to be a little bit more dangerous because, they have a next man up mentality. They've been in that situation before where players have hurt and, guys stepped up. So we got to watch out for that.
You talk about getting hit in the mouth and not responding. How much did their start and just the fact they were hitting every shot, do you think affected you guys?
It don't feel good, but obviously we didn't have that same competitiveness. I didn't think that we had the first 2 games in Milwaukee. We took a punch the first game when we went down 0-9 and we responded right away. We didn't respond the right way. So get to look at the film and figure out how we can, do a better job of, matching force with force.
Zach, when they put Bobby in the starting lineup, him and his mentality is going to be he's going to try and capture the moment.
Mm-hmm.
When you saw they decided to start Bobby, did it kind of change what they were as far as physically just bigger without Chris there? There's just kind of a different look.
It's just he stepped up and he made big plays. I played with Bob before, and he did his job. I think that we have to adjust if that's how they're going to go moving forward. Like I just said, we got to meet force with force. We know his mentality coming into the game, but we stick to our game plan and execute the way we're supposed to. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, Zach, you mentioned the shot making being big in this series. How do you overcome the difference between them taking a lot, you guys not taking a lot of threes as a team, and then not being a good percentage 3-point shooting team? How do you overcome that in the series?
Yeah, you got to make shots. It's a miss or make league at some points. Obviously, you can do what you can on defense, but we get on the offensive end, we got to make shots. Me, Vooch, DeMar, we got to do our job too.
Grayson Allen, what did you see that allowed him to have a playoff career high? I think it was 21, 22.
Yeah, he knocked down big shots. He's driving the ball, getting and ones. They did a good job of putting us in rotation. He was the guy that we were leaving, and I think we're going to have to look into that if he's going to shoot the ball that way.
Zach, DeMar said that they were forcing you guys to your left hand, and it seemed like just in general you were having a hard time going east to west. What do you think? Why do you think that was? And is there anything you can do to sort of get the ball moving to side before attacking downhill?
We've seen every coverage, but they're pushing everything to the left and pretty much making us play on one side. I think that, we started doing the right thing of getting it to the pocket and playing to the other side. We just didn't make enough shots, and sometimes we have to rely on the pass and, trust us getting the ball back in rotation. So look at the film, but I think we adjusted to it well. We just got to, figure out how to create easy shots for us.
It's obviously early in the series, first 2 games in Milwaukee, but you sort of have them reeling by they lose a game at home that you got way ahead. Did you feel like your team didn't anticipate well enough that a team that, had won a championship was going to come out the way they did?
No, we knew how they were going to come out. We just didn't respond the right way. They lost the game on their home court. So let's see how we respond next game.
I'm just curious about the free throw game for you all. You got 4 the first 2 games, 1 tonight. What are you seeing from the game as you're reading it, and how you're not getting to the free throw line like you're accustomed to?
I mean, we're still taking the same shots that we're used to taking, and you can't rely on or hope the refs bail you out with calls. You gotta go there and play the game the right way. I never go in there just looking for calls. If they don't call it, we gotta figure out a way to still get to the free throw line in some situations. If not, still make plays.
More pressure on there, trying to get more free throws.
Yeah, I'm driving the ball. I'm trying to get to the rim and put pressure on the defense. And when they collapse, I got to do a better job of kicking it out.
Third quarter, you had that and one. It seemed like you were limping a little bit after that. Are you feeling all right? Is anything different? Just kind of same.
I've been limping all season, bro. I'm be
it's
all
the
right.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That it?